Yes. Even with my setup. Even with Mind King. But that's okay. I think it's not the power of the PC. It's just the settings overall connected to the internet. So my internet isn't strong enough here to stream out to 3 different platforms. Mia and Jake, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Looking after yourself. It's the main thing. Yeah, so King, it's the internet. I can't stream to 3 different platforms at the same time with my internet. It's just the settings, I would say, where I can't do 1080p, like 1080p non-stop, to all the platforms. The internet just can't handle it. It's too much. Can you have a shout out? I mean, sure you can. You can have a shout out. I don't care about that. The only problem with that is I don't have a following. I don't have a following. I'm a nobody. I have nothing to my name. I've been streaming for 5 years, and I guarantee you, I got nothing to my name. But hopefully you do well. Get some success in life, Mia and Jake. Hopefully you get there. Keep on the grind. Even if I'm 0 followers or 1 million followers, I'll shout anybody out. I don't care. I'll shout anybody out. I want everyone to succeed, and if I succeed, then everyone succeeds. Tell you what, if I get big enough, I'm gonna ask Asmongold to actually have a shower. That's my dream. That's my dream in life. To get big enough for him to listen to me when I tell him to have a shower. That's my goal. How you doing, Duran? I'm about to play some mods. You subscribed? I appreciate that. You're actually my first subscriber through multi-stream. I predominantly stream on Twitch, so this is my second stream on YouTube, I would actually say. So thank you for being the first subscriber through my YouTube multi-stream. Appreciate that. That's one more person that gets me towards telling Asmongold to have a shower. I just need more influence, you know? We don't have enough influence in the territory. Is it Takis or Tarkus? I think it's Takis. I have an accent. I'm Australian. G'day, mate. How you going? But how you doing, Takis? Hopefully you're doing well. Looking after yourself. You're doing okay, Duran? That's good. I always do these before I start streaming talks because I always miss the chat. That's my biggest problem. It's weird having 3 chats up. I've got to somehow merge the 3 chats. That's my problem. You feel bad? You're my first subscriber? No, you're fine. You're fine. You're not my first subscriber on my channel, at least. I've got 150 of those. I'm a big deal. I'm a big deal. I need to start making videos, you know? I need to start looking at maybe... What do people talk about nowadays? I need to start making videos and giving my hot topics on that. You didn't catch that? Your co-worker came in? That's alright, Duran. That's alright. You're okay. You're working hard. That's what matters. And I'm glad that you're here. I really do appreciate you being here. I do. I appreciate you being here. I do. I really mean that. I think you're great. I've missed you, Duran. That's the truth of it. I've missed you. Do you like Minecraft? Is that what you like? It's not a bad game, right? I need to move my chat. That's what I need to do. Let me move my chat. I'll put it on top of my face. I don't care. I got ChatGPT to write a welcome in message for everybody. I got one. I got one. And it's a very weird. I should have specified. I should have added in, like, can you please roast King or roast somebody in the chat at the same time, but we didn't. But thanks for stopping by. It is good, yeah, Minecraft is pretty good. I don't play it personally, that's me. Probably not for me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start playing. That's what I want to do. I'm diving in. So I'm using the Echoes of Oblivion mod pack. It's about 120 mods, roughly, off the top of my head. This will be good. We'll see, King. We'll see. I've added in a couple of mods, a couple of extra ones. I've tried to... There's not a lot of overhauls, per se, on Oblivion. But I am using the Echoes of Oblivion collection pack, so that is accessible on the site if you want to try it for yourself. I do recommend it. It does work very, very well. And it also works for people who want to play with the Game Pass version as well. So it's quite accessible. And then I've added a couple of extra mods in myself. I will let the soundtrack for the game cook. It's just when I'm in the dungeon right now, there's nothing really much happening, so I've just got some songs in the background. But I will let the soundtrack cook as we play. Now, as we all know, you have to lean into magic. You gotta. You gotta sleep, eh? No worries, seriously. Thanks for stopping by, I appreciate you dropping the sub, as I said. Anytime you don't need to sub, or if you want to take off, or whatever you want to do, if we never see you again, thanks for stopping by, I appreciate that. Whether it's Mia, or Jake, or both, go get some sleep, and have a good night, or a good morning, depending on how early it is. Been very busy last week, and you want to go back to Crate, yeah. They had a really good buffet. I was jealous when I saw that food. That's what I was fucking jealous. You finally found some language exchange partners for Korean, so if you have questions, you can ask them. That's a win. I think last time I tried to get a language exchange with somebody, they only ever spoke in the language I asked for, and I couldn't understand them anyway. It just wasn't great. It didn't work for me. It's between these two, right? The Lord's not a bad idea. Just the magic but I'm playing as a Breton, so I think we're okay. Magicka by 50 points is a good head start. You have an increased amount of Magicka, but are more susceptible to magic attacks. I am using a Breton, we could probably offset that weakness trade-off. We probably could. Pizza every day was amazing, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's like when you don't have it every day, and then the moment you do, it just tastes different. It's what happened with me, because I don't eat a lot of junk food. So when I go and finally get like Macca's or something, it's like, damn, I know it's bad for me, but I'll eat it. I'll eat it. Alright, I think we're gonna go with the mage. We have to. And then we'll fix our class. So in this mod, you do have a quick tombstone to get out. We don't have to do the whole intro. We can skip the intro, but we do need to build a character. I'm gonna go with an agent, because I think a little bit of bowmanship would be not. Nah, everyone plays a stealth archer, right? Everyone goes stealth archer. We don't need to do that. We just don't need to do that. We can avoid that. I'm thinking we lean into magic. We're gonna custom class. We're gonna custom. Your mum said you could stay. My mum said, mum's starting to change her mind. Well, I tell you what. I stream frequently, so you won't be missing out on much, I assure you. You're okay. If you need to sleep, go to sleep. A happy mum, I tell you what, a happy mum is more susceptible when you want to ask for favors. I think we're gonna go magic. And then we definitely want... Oh, strength's really good, though. We get 2 major ones. I mean, we're leaning into magic, right? I've got to commit. I don't always lean into magic. Armor is just something you need to have. We got to have armor, right? We're always running around, so that could be really quick level ups. Maybe athletics. I'm thinking restoration. Let's see. And then illusion, and then I think sneak. Because I want to try and lean into sneak if I can. Because I think sneak will be pretty handy in order to get a lot of my attacks off. Because I'm thinking archer first, then swap to magic, go ham like that. It's fine, they want to learn German, you want to learn Korean, and we speak right English. As opposed to wrong English? Is that what I'm getting? But I think I'm pretty happy with that. We'll call this, I guess, Durin's Bane. Oh, we can't have special characters. Oh, no way. Alright, Durin's Bane. Done. You want to create the Durin's Bane class? I do. I do want to create that. More like we speak, right? English. That's, okay, yep, that's fair. That's fair. Let me just pull that up so it's got a bit more. You can see a bit more on the camera. It is wild having 3 monitors, I tell you. So we're gonna go with Durin's Bane. Looks pretty cool. Armor, Athletics, Conjuration, Destruction, Illusion, which I think would be good. Restoration's fantastic always. We got some Sneak. The difficulty slider has been worked on. I want to have a look at where we're at. We're on Novice. We're going to go to Adept. We're going to start on Adept first because they have fixed the difficulty. Or actually, we can go Expert. You know what? Let's go Expert. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling lucky. I want to save the current changes. Yes. All right, we're out of the sewers. I named the class after you 100%. I was gonna call it like, I don't know, King's Thighs or something, but I decided to just say, you know what, let's just name it Durin's Bane, because you're here. Do you play magic classes, Durin? Do you play magic? Are you a magic class kind of person? You can tell me, it's fine. You can tell me, specifically me. Yeah, King was sitting there like, oh, damn it, I almost had a really good, damn, you should have. Alright, so we're out of the sewers. We're gonna get a bunch of, all the quest updates. Now, because there's a lot of mods on, I don't know what the playback's gonna look like for you guys. It could actually be really bad. It is possible. I was just playing Skyrim, so I gotta get used to everything again. I gotta get used to all the buttons. Oh my god. Oh yeah, there's the character. Sorry, I randomized and then just put a mustache on. But we are called Sir Reginald Van Hawthorne III. Sounds like a real name, doesn't it? I read it out because you likely can't see half of it, but we are called that. So, awesome. We are a Breton mage. Durin's Bane is the class. Level 1. We have full health. But I don't have... I've got some stuff on me. I think we're going light armor, right? We're going light. Or we could go full, like, battle mage. I think we go light armor, maybe? I like that more. Get rid of these wrist irons. We do have some greaves, though. We'll put those on, too. And that's kind of where we're at. Alright, so now we need the bow up there. The mace can go there. Sword can go there. And I guess we'll put our arrows down here, just because, you know, they're equipped. Now we've got the bow out. Gotta get used to all these hotkeys again. Magic is always OP. In Oblivion, yeah, you go for magic as well. Magic and one-handed. It's, I tell you what, there's actually a cap on the physical attack you can do in Oblivion. Oh, I forgot to pause my music, I'm sorry. Unless the game's really quiet. Let me fix that. I kind of like the vibe of the really relaxed music, but then again, I did say I'd let the soundtrack cook, so... Volume's maximum. Alright, well... I mean, what do you think, Darren and King, because you two are both here? Like, do you prefer, like, the relaxing music in the background, or what do you prefer? Because I'm using Elder Scrolls music in the background. I don't know, we're using mods. I just thought we could just have like a casual... You know, I'm gonna do that actually. I'm just gonna lean into the I'm just gonna, yeah, because we're having a pretty casual relaxation, right? I think it's fine, you know. The sounds are all on. Remember when you hit that hitchhiker and you hit the body? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Maybe you buy a little bit of Pepperidge. Maybe the problem goes away. But yeah, physical attacks have a limit. They do have a limit to their damage. They cap out. So by the time people get to like Kvatch and they're level 20, and they haven't spec'd into magic, they realize their attacks are quite weak, and then they get overwhelmed. And it's just how the game runs. Whoa, my health! He hit me once! Oh. Holy crap! That's not good. That's the opposite. Finally, the mud crabs have got their... They've got... Oh, this thing's not gonna... He's not gonna leave me alone. I'm in so much trouble. Alright, hang on. We can take him. I can take him. Oh my god. I defeated a mud crab. Did you? Yeah, that's right. We got there. We got there in the end. I want my arrows back. Wow, he was ridiculously strong. Yeah, hopefully you're doing well, by the way, Kale. Appreciate you stopping by. It's been a while, Kale. Last time I think you stopped by legitimately was, you posted a Cypress Law 1, which was crazy. Long time ago, man. Now, who do you think you are? Cypress Law 1? Never underestimate the mud crab, I'm telling you. I legitimately just did it. I think my biggest... Oh, actually, you know what we should do? I'm a Breton, right? We should sort out our spells. Yeah. Look at this. We got a bunch here. We got a bunch. I think we summon. I specialize in summoning, so we need a friend. Okay, so here's what we do. We got a summon there. Turn undead. I don't know. Starlight could be good when we're in a dungeon. Cold touch could be good. And then I think we flare down here. What's going on, man? You will not believe this shit. I just got stomped by a mud crab. Didn't die, but I did get stomped. I need your assistance. What? Man, he heard mud crab and he's like, oh man, fuck that. They're ridiculous. You're on your own. Are you kidding me? Heal is useful on quick select as well, no? Oh shit, I had healing in my hand and I just assumed I had it. No, you're right. You keeping me alive. Even my summons don't want to be around me. Tis been indeed, in real life, has preoccupied you for a good long while. Oh, no doubt. No doubt. I will ban that bot. I will ban that bot. I'm not big enough to have mods that actually show up. I'm just not a big enough streamer, you know? It's a sad, bad feeling. So, yeah, that kind of sucked. I need him to support me, please. But, yeah, seriously, Kale, for real life, man, I've been studying just ridiculously. I finally finished my assessments for the semester. And yeah, it's just been really good. I've just got to do some study for my two exams and then we're good. So I haven't been streaming as much for that reason. But then also I'm like, that doesn't bother me because I don't make money off streaming. So sometimes you just don't have time to just give up hours of your day with nothing in return when I could be studying or playing a game in my own time and not having to be live. So it is one of those balances, right? What was I supposed to be doing here? I was supposed to be putting magic on. We need heal minor wounds. Now this needs to go here. We'll just keep our arrows all the way on. They're always on. How about that? Man, I got hammered. Alright, hear me out. What can see me? Oh, man, he tried to sneak me. Yeah, he tried to sneak me. We're not doing that. Alright, hang on, I got a solution. Go get him, go get him. He's evil, he wants to hurt me. Fucking, this, yeah, do you scale? He must scale with the difficulty, surely. He fucking hammered. Yeah, we like that, we like that. I'm a fan of that. More of that, please. I've never really walked over to these ruins. I've never thought about it before. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. We got more crabs around, but I'm fine with that. I have a scamp that just one-shots, apparently. I don't want to see slaughter fish. Don't want to see slaughter fish. There we go. Okay, first of all, we need to establish dominant. Oh, I thought something hit me. I'm like one hit away from everything. We need to establish dominance. That's what we need to fucking do. Feel me on the study business? You thankfully finished your official study a while ago. Now it's just unofficial study. Constantly upskilling yourself in the new career. That's good. I remember that, yeah. Yeah, you went and got that job, right? The, like IT stuff. Or something like that. Which is good. Gonna ramp up again in a week. Maybe you still have your own emotes on your channel. Like, okay, my scamp is really strong. Where the fuck is... Why are they running, though? What is he attacking? I hit the mud crab. I'm summoning. I guess summon is my damage. Everything... He's just swinging like a maniac. Oh, get him, get him. Yeah. Oh, they double killed. Okay, bandit. I think the hood's gonna look really good when we're like as a spellcaster sort of person. I just needed the pants, if anything. We could still sell it. I wish the game would, like, when I'm picking stuff up from the inventory, I wish that it would actually, show me. Now, I've got the no fast travel stuff on. I can't fast travel to the zones already. I have to walk there specifically. I think we need to go to the market district straight away. That's just something we need. And then I can fuck around later. Acrobatics going up is kind of nice, though. It's wild that I've got this game on maximum sound. I'm your tier 3 sub emote? Am I really? That's mental. Like, why? What's the point in that? Have you got many tier 3 subs? I've got one. I have one tier 3 sub. Which, by the way, Ali came in and was just like, here, have 1,000 bits. And I was like... I actually went to... I applied to be a streamer on TikTok. Yeah, I fucking did. I went there. Yeah, that's right. You heard right. And they approved it, but they needed me to send like screenshots to prove that it was my account. And so I was like, okay, well, here's my creator dashboard. Here's my channel, the overlay, and then I'm like, and here's my payout status. Because I was like, I'm finally getting a payout, guys. Yeah, exciting that is. I have to wait until the 15th, though. But in 2 weeks. It'll be after my first exam. 2 days after my first exam, I'm going to get that payout. That's exciting. You've not streamed in 2 years, so no tier 3 subs. Streaming's hard, isn't it? It's time consuming, it's difficult. Well, I made it here. Yeah, I made it here. I'm here now. I don't know if that's normal. I don't know if it's normal. So there's a mod that I've got that adds more torches in the Imperial City, because I did find that it was it was a little bit dark. So I'm just gonna wait for 12. I'm pretty sure, like, you guys let me know, like, if you've played Oblivion a lot. I don't remember. I just came back in with mods. But I'm pretty sure these torches are... I had a mod that added more light. I don't know if these torches are, like, added on. Like that over there, and the... Like, this seems to be more lit. Fam.
Well met. Speak.
Some really cool armor, dude. I like his armor. Yeah, you see this dude's armor? His armor's better than yours. Isn't that crazy?
Hello.
Hats off to you making it work. It's not a small achievement to fit it in with in real life and study. Agreed. I was really struggling.
Hello.
It wasn't easy.
It's how they recruit new members. Oh my. Absolutely. Bye.
Looks brighter and shinier. I think it's brighter, and I think that's what they were trying to do, is that it was increasing the brightness of the light. I think that's the plan. I think it looks good, you know? That is a nice lamp. Alright. Well, I made it here. Now we've got to leave. We're going. We're gone. I'm heading back out now. During nighttime? I don't know about that. Under the cover of darkness could be kind of nice, though. Looks really good. I think it looks pretty good. I was just looking around and went, oh, this looks nice. Something must look different, right? It just seemed nice. Anyway, let's get some action going. Let's get some action in this game, you know? This is an action game. We will have to go to that tower at some point. That tower will solve my fast travel problems. In fact, I'm gonna do that first. Instead of meandering around like a ding-dong... Nah. I'm gonna go to the tower first. I went in there just to activate the prison, but I think I got the fast travel before I went in, so... Also, shout out to Ali, who actually played Oblivion for the first time. And they got to the really awesome Oblivion gate at the Kvatch front center, and they were telling her, hey, you've got to go inside the portal. Go inside the portal, sort that portal out. The portal's blocking everything, so she's like, alright, sounds good. She ran through the portal and opened the door and went into the city. And I was like, you have to be the first person I think I've ever seen do that. Or even heard of doing that. And she went, what do you mean? I went, you didn't even go on the portal. It's just like, oh shit. It was just goofy. So, what I'm saying is Ali is a fake gamer, confirmed. She's fake. Just fake. Man, this scamp is awesome. I don't know if the scamp is stacked with the difficulty, but I'm all about this. I'm heading to that tower right there. That's my first adventure. You know, if I was a fisherman in this time period, this would be like the Fisherman's Rock, you know? This would be a pretty nice spot. If you're standing here, I mean, probably get uncomfortable. Can't really sit here. If I swim across there... Oh. I also, whenever I press F5, you don't see it save because my webcam's in the way, but I am saving, so it's fine. I just want to get out of... I want to get out of the water because I know there's a slaughterfish somewhere that's looking at me, and he's sniffing my bum. My butt hairs are getting sniffed, and I'm not about it, I'm telling you. I want to get out of the water. Water's dangerous. Someone mod in a really nice kraken. How are you doing, by the way, Haz? Oh, fucking course. Hello, Automod, nice to see you. Well, you see, Haz, I am multi-streaming to YouTube at the moment, so you don't know who's on there. I mean, YouTube is predominantly a family platform, too. So I was like, I'm gonna have to curb Haz. Harry Potter Kraken from the lake. Fuck YouTube. I'm telling you, as YouTube's kind of where it's at the moment. If you're not, like, multi-streaming is just what you should be doing at this point. Twitch has lost its stance in terms of building anything. Because it's just, its reputation is so far in the dumps. Not to mention, you get buried anyway because they have favoritism for certain types of streamers. That's just the facts. So, essentially, I'm doing what everyone else is currently trying to do, which is just don't stream on Twitch, stream everywhere else. And that's what I'm doing. I'm multi-streaming everywhere. If Twitch doesn't want to do much for me, then I'll just go somewhere else. That's called competition. We love competition. Stream on TikTok? I legitimately tried just before, but I need to change my settings. So I'm pushing both of these streams out on my PC alone. So through, like, my PC's fine, but I'm using the internet to do it. So when I went to all three platforms, just when I went live before, my stream dropped a bunch of frames. Is that a rat? I got red rage. What does that mean? I'm dead. I'm about to rage. Oh, it's contagious. Fuck. I gotta swim across the ocean again. And don't you need 500 followers? So supposedly, hear me out. Because I'm using the Stream Elements multi-streaming plugin, when I went to apply, the person who made the plugin in a video like a month ago said that you do get a bit of extra treatment. You get a little bit of extra special treatment if you're using their plugin specifically. So that's what I said on my application. Like, I stream from Twitch, I'm using this plugin. And then I just had to send them proof that I said I have less than 10 average viewers. And I showed them my Twitch because I had to prove it was my main channel, and they approved me. So it's a 14-day trial, so as long as I don't break any terms and service on TikTok, I won't get banned. But yeah, I tried to do it. Now I've just got to drop everything down. I'm thinking I've got to drop everything down to yeah, no worries, Haz. No worries, enjoy your trip home. I need to drop everything to 720. I think 720p rather than 1080. I think 1080 is too much for all three on the internet. So if I drop it to 720, I think that might be better. Could be the vibe. I'm not getting attacked from behind, am I? I'm basically one shot from death because, you know, the difficulty's nice though. If I couldn't summon, I think we'd be in a lot of trouble, to be honest. I always forget sometimes. I always forget sometimes. God, what sort of logic was that? No wonder why people are confused. I always forget, period, that King made that emote. Because I thought it was you, Kale, but... The Thief Stone. Oh, because I'm not the thief guy? I just want to get to this tower, man. I'll probably turn that up, actually. Sounds like something King would do. That was during the Greedy era. That's Cypress Law 1 era. That's a couple hours ago. It needs to be nighttime for the stones? Oh shit, so I could have grabbed that stone. I don't want to go back down, you know? I don't want to... I want to get to this tower. The tower is my goal. We have a goal. But it's good to know that I need nighttime for the stones. We like that. Kids need something. King's just like, oh god. They've got food, they've got games, they've got ice cream. What else do they want? Please don't attack me. Oh, you're gonna attack me. He one-shotted my one-shot. No. I'm stressing out. I'm stressing out. You can't keep this up forever. Did I hit him? Oh, you're weak. Oh, yeah, I'm advancing now. How did he one-shot my one-shot, but then he was so weak? I guess it works both ways. You only hear my voice on YouTube Live. You don't see video? Oh, that's wild. I had someone come in before. Really? Well, this is good, because if we go live, we need to figure this stuff out. So this is good. Because I want to know this stuff. I had someone... Oh, right you are. Right you are. Now, we gotta fix this. Alright, how do I fix this? Yeah, you just checked? Yeah, so why... You know what I'm thinking? Then we do that. Because I've had it streamed before. My first time I went live, I actually had picture. That's what I really needed. I'm just gonna wait. Because I want to fix it. What the fuck? How? No, you're right. Fuck. Alright, give me one hot motherfucking minute. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. We work out the kinks live. Stream. I think it's the stream live. Multi-streaming. So we'll check this out first. We'll have a look. Almost knocked my water over. So some people have actually got this issue where it actually comes up black. No, that's fine. That's fine. Mia and Jake prompts a bot. They could have been. They could have been a bot. Okay, that's not exactly my problem there. Doesn't look like there's a lot of people who are having this issue. Is it just me then? Okay, let me have a look in Google Chrome. I'm wondering if it's a browser thing. So... yeah, I'm just double checking. Wait, wouldn't this just come up as live? No, this is different. Let me have a look. No, it is. Yep. No, it still is like that. Well, that's wild. Even with the browser. Well, hasn't this just turned into a fun time? It's weird. It's weird. Got a... Yes, Twitch. Well, that's the thing. The problem is Twitch, I think, is the best platform to be on in terms of how it works, it functions, the chat's the best.
You don't want to be like
do
this.
On Twitch.
This is disgusting. This is awful in every way.
But it's just that where they're currently going is not good, and they're not profitable, and their reputation is nosediving with ad revenue, and then when the big streamers leave, no one's gonna want to put ad revenue on the channel because the big streamers are gone. So it's either they try to build a new streamer up, or they just shut Twitch down. But then they're gonna saturate the market on all the other platforms anyway, and so I'm like, that's why I'm just multi-streaming.
I love you, but...
I'm not getting much answers over here. Sorry, let me... I forgot to turn these off, sorry. There we go. We're not doing the chat GPT today. Not for today. I was just trying to do a multi-stream. I streamed just fine with Doom. So I'm confused. Okay, and then... Now... Right. What is going on here? I guess... Okay, I'll tell you what. I guess I'm just going to... not stream on YouTube until I figure out why it's doing that. Yeah, I think we're just... Yeah.